I'm very excited to go through and share with you my rapid air Maxline compressed air piping system. You can see it's the 3/4 inch master kit. Comes with 100 feet of the aluminum encased by rubber tubing. You get a package of the retaining clips that you could use along the way. The actual tools for cutting the air line and for prepping the end of the surface, we'd be using this one for the 3/4 inch. The instructions, we'll kind of brief over the details, but it basically shows the same thing on the outside of the box. It gives you the ratings, what the line would be good for, and how to use the tools, and what should come with the clip, or the kit. You get 3 air outlets. I've disassembled this one to show you. You get your aluminum block that has the 1/2 inch pipe thread and then the 1/4 on the bottom. That is for the drain valve. As you can see, it would end up looking like such. There's also a plug depending on where you may need it. Let's say if you mount these to the wall, you'll want to plug the rear of the outlet. Now this of course would all be put together with Teflon tape and the like. Here's the actual air coupler that would fit with the tubing. It's a 3-piece. There's a O-ringed surface on the inside here, a compression style fitting that would, after you slide the pipe on, this would be on the tubing already, and then finally you draw the nut up to it as such, clamping it tight, and then that you go in any of these positions here. They're always showing it coming in from the top. Get that back in front of you, and then you have your 3 valves. It also comes with a 3/4 inch that you'll take off of the filter. That's what will start the lines. Comes with 2 T's for a typical layout. I know in my case I'm already going to need a 90, so I ordered one of these. This was 17 bucks for the 90. Has all the fittings exactly as we need there. The installation will be running from where the compressor is mounted. Come with me. My first challenge is going to be getting it up to there and through that hole and ready to run, all while uncoiling effectively. I think I'm going to make something to hold the coiled roll that will allow it to uncoil easily as I go from beam to beam. When I get that set up, we'll see if it works. I want to get this roller up here and then somehow have this 2x4 uncoiling that wire, or that line. Stand by. But that'll be a good idea, wouldn't you say? That'll allow it to guide it and it won't catch on anything there. Any better? So, if all goes right, I'm going to pull it, it'll roll, and my only concern will be lifting. So hopefully it'll be heavy enough to stay on the ground. We'll gently attach 2x4 to the sawhorse. Telly ringing on my behalf. Or if I'm just dreaming. Well, certainly wants to stay a circle. Don't have to worry about it uncoiling. That's for darn sure. In fact, that's probably going to be my challenge. Sure is a stiff one. Obviously trying to be too much to see them. Stretch it that way. Huh, this is even on my roller. That thing. There it goes. Okay, I think I got it next to the second one. This is going to be fun to watch, huh? Yep. 4 foot at a time. Up and over here. The old adage says, the best laid plan. I will not be able to go through that wall. That is masonry all the way up to the floor. So I'm going to have to go up through the closet and then out through the garage that way. To work this from the garage back, so to go through the wall into the garage, I've cut a 6-inch piece and I'm going to prepare the edge. It said to make sure to turn this. Let's see, I gotta bevel it at least 3 full turns. Let's see how that's beveled it. Other side. Cool. Easy enough. Then it says that I need to wrap this twice with tape and then a thin layer of goop to prevent galling. So I will assemble this portion and this portion into this hub. Then I'll turn the camera back on when I go to fit the plastic pipe. Is complete. I've installed the drain valve on the bottom with the tab hanging toward the front. This will get the adapter for the air hose. This will send the pipe up inside the garage, Then from inside the garage wall, this will be sticking through the wall, and with an elbow going down to the basement. We'll take the camera up there to show. What we're going to do here is first time for installing this pipe together. So I'm sure you would do something of this nature. They say this could slip right on and bury it all the way. And then once you've spun it finger tight, they say to mark, which I don't have a way to mark it right now in my hand, but you can take a Sharpie and mark it. Then they want you to make another 3/4 of a turn. So we'll see if we can do that here. Half and 3/4. Okay, that should be assembled. Crazy as that. To the stud on this wall and a couple of drywall anchors, and I'll be able to run this through and attach it to the supply. After jacking with it a minute, and I've taken out enough drywall that the anchor isn't going to do crap, but I did get a couple nice number 10s in there. She ain't going anywhere. I'll have my airline fitting here, and then blue going up, and then heading to the rest of the garage. But, now it's time we'll hook up the elbow. This is the coming through the wall. I'm going to go ahead and cut this and give it a new surface, since this is what had been drug across the basement. You'll be able to see how easy this stuff will cut too. Kind of rack it back and forth. Nice clean edge. Using the triangle tool, bevel the surface. There. Then we have our nut, our compression fitting. Since this went through drywall, let's make sure there's no debris on it. There we go. Get his hand tight. I want you to go 3/4 of a turn, so I'll just make a little witness mark. Come on, Eddie, get it right. There we go. I'll call that installed. Get that shape nice there. Cool. Sweep up my mess and move to the basement. You see it comes through the bottom of the closet floor, and I'm going to begin to tie it off with cable ties to the main power conduit as I showed before. So here we are. Again, we have it coming through the floor of the closet. I've nicely attached it to the conduit, as I promised I would show you the results there. As we walk through, you can see about every 5 foot or so I went ahead and used a cable tie. Now what I'm going to do here is the compressor again is going to sit in the corner here. This supply to the garage I'm going to bring down to a T. I'm going to T this way for an air outlet, and then have the T facing downward so it can hook to the regulator slash filter, and then the other portion again going up to the outside. I'll show you the complete operation as I hook that up. Here we go. Since you can't cut this and make it longer, you have to cut it once and make sure it's the right deal. Oh. I like it to go so much straight up the wall. Not overly particular about that. I think I'm cutting it right about there. Stand by, I'll get my tool that I thought I had. That would have been nice to have done that straighter, but let's see. Cool. All right, so we need this. Done this one, attached it to it, tightened it up, got it nice and straight. Gotta treat all these ends. It likes it to go around, get that nice bevel on there. So I like to fit it, have this come straight across best I can. Without being too sharp of an angle. Come straight down into the fitting. And I'll mount here on the side, wherever that looks parallel. So something like that. So I will get that done and mount the holders in 2 positions. And I'll have air in the basement. Great. So. plug in the back. Everything taped up very nicely. Alright, all we need now, sorry about that, is the compressor. So we have, inside outlet. This will be the feed from the compressor. Filter here, heading out to the garage.